I'm done! I'm done! I'm done! I'm done with the novel. I've written the last word of the novel. It's complete. It's done. Hello, word journeyers. My name is Randall Eldon Green, and today I want to talk to you about the book that I finished. As you saw in the opening, I was actually live streaming my writing when I got to the end of the book. I didn't realize how much writing I was going to be doing that day, and it sort of snuck up on me. Suddenly, I was at the end of my novel. So I was just sort of lucky to be there live streaming it. I think I had like one viewer. I might actually start live streaming on YouTube. Comment down below if you think that's a good idea. I don't know. I've never tried live streaming on YouTube. Twitch is really set up for live streaming, so that's why I've been doing that. There's also a small writers community there, but it is very small. So as you could see in the little clip there, I was writing with a pen. I actually write all of my manuscripts with a pen in my hand, and this is the result. It is 230 handwritten pages. Sometimes the writing is very, very small. Sometimes it's larger. So I get roughly, because there's not even lines to tell me how big my print can be. I just use printer paper, blank printer paper to write my manuscripts. I would say that there is between 600 and 800 words per page. Whenever I do a word guesstimate, it usually comes out to around 800 words per page. So I don't know how big this thing is going to be. I'm guessing after edits like 126,000 words. We'll see. That's not like a huge behemoth of a book, but it's not small either. I started writing the novel around 2014. There were a few things that made me take extended breaks from the book, like the year I took off when Descriptions of Heaven, my first little book, came out. To put that book in perspective to this guy, I would say that the first chapter is about half the length. The first chapter of this is about half the length of that entire book. So yeah, this one is definitely more sizable. The other book you could probably read in a day. This book, just so I'm sure you're curious, okay, what is it? What is this book about? Would I want to read it when it came out? I don't know if I can answer any of these questions. Yes, I wrote the book. What is it about? It is about a rock band that gains fame through infamy, or it is about an infamous rock band exploring the themes of art and suicide. The premise of the book is that this band has guest music artists who join them. One guest music artist is vetted. They have to audition, send an audition tape and come in, blah, 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 blah. And one per album. And the guest music artist is not required to. It's not contractual, obviously. But for some reason, inevitably, always, the music artist ends up committing suicide live on stage during the concert. And so this book is exploring the ramifications of this performed suicide and all the lives that revolve around this particular event. To be a little more to give you a little more nuance about it, this book is a cast of many. I'm guessing that the blurb will say something about my main character, Wesley Hartzell, who is going to be the band's new lead guitarist when their old guitarist quits. And of course, this brings him into the middle of the brings him into the middle of all the moral issues going on in the book. So dark, but it's also a comedy. It is a very funny book. I hope it's a funny book. There's lots of comedic moments, and I would say most of the main characters are actually not. I would say that Wesley Hartzell definitely is the pivot point of the book. However, as much of a main character as he is not the only main character. It also follows other characters such as Jazzy Moses, whose son committed suicide. She is out for revenge. Mahat Chauhan and Anwar Chauhan, husband and wife. He is a producer for the band, and she's the wife who is affected. She is socially stigmatized because of her husband's line of work. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this book. It's a cast of many, and it's got issues. It's got definite issues. And I'm not just talking about the themes and issues brought up with the crazy plot that I've written. For one, I didn't plot out the book, and two, whatever timeline I had in my head ended up changing through the books. There's things that need to be changed, especially when it comes to the timeline. There's lots of stuff that needs to be cleaned up. It's a zero draft. That's what it's for. It's there to be cleaned. Currently in the process, what I'm doing is I am typing up the rest of the book. I've been typing as I go along. Right now, I am typing chapter 11 as I record this. There are 15 parts to the novel altogether, so I don't have that much left to go. And once I'm done typing it up, I'm still debating whether I'm going to let it sit for a bit while I work on another project or not. You can see I got a Kanban board in the back. So, and there's really only, I think, one thing. Yeah, like one thing in progress, and that is typing up my novel. So I've got some other things sitting above. I need to get down to the in progress slot there. Thank you so much for watching this video. This is the first video I am making for YouTube. I intend to make some more if this one turns out okay. I don't even know. I might be wasting my time. I am not the most techie person in the world. Yeah, I stream on Twitch and I have a website, authorgreen.com. You can find me on Twitter at authorgreen, blah, 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 social media. But I don't know. Maybe I will be doing AuthorTube. So let me know if you think that AuthorTube is a good idea for me. Let me know what I need to fix in the video. I am totally new at this, and any constructive criticism is appreciated. Okay, we're journeyers. Thanks for coming along. Until next time, keep it creative.